Hello, I am Charlotte from Brown Deer Public Library, and today we're talking about the games at Brown Deer. If you comment either on the YouTube video or in the Facebook event or post, I'll do my best to respond to you as soon as I can. We'll talk about the game programs, the game collections, what happens if you lose a piece after you check out a game, and then a quick thank you to everyone who's donated games. First, our game programs. These are all going to be virtual for the summer, and we'll decide what to do with the fall as we get closer. Munchkin Club is Thursdays at 3 p.m. We post a video where I show one of the Munchkin games we have and highlight a cool card from the Munchkin game. Learn to Play, I show how to play a game from the library's collection. The first one is Micro Robots. Board Game Tag is this month. I'll ask and answer some questions about board games I like to play, and then you can answer those questions and tag someone else to answer the questions too. Board Game Memory, that's at the end of the summer, so I have lots of time to practice. I'm going to try and recite as many of the games in our collection as I can, and as you're going to see, we've got a lot of games, so this is going to be tricky. Now on to our game collections. We have three categories that we put games into. Reference are always in the library, and when the library is open again, you can ask for them at the circulation desk. Kids is actually a mix of toddler, kids, and all ages games. The reason here is that there's a blurry line between toddler games and kid games, and then kid games and games that are fun for everyone to play, but that a 6 to 10-year-old would be able to participate in. And then we have our teen games, which means either it's too complicated and wouldn't be fun for a kid, or there's some maybe mildly rude humor that's intended for teenagers. Our reference games. There's three reasons we have a game in reference. One, there's just too many pieces to ask the staff at other libraries and the staff at our library to check in and count. The second reason is that it's too big or fragile to go out, like the Ido box. It's almost small enough to fit in the tubs, but it's a very big box. And then our chess kits, for reason 3, we have chess clubs, so we need to make sure we always have some chess kits in the library, but we have other chess sets that you can check out. Our toddler games. These circulated so fast. The Eric Carle ones, especially the Pete the Cat ones. I'm surprised every time I see one on the shelf and it doesn't stay there long. Alright, now for kid games. I admit I haven't played many of these. I'm not their intended audience. I do really like Pirates, Ninjas, Robots, and Zombies. That's a good one for Coder Dojo and kind of planning out your moves and visualizing ahead of time. And you'll notice there's a wide variety in just silly games, educational games like Scrambled States or Miss Bernard is a Wild Card, counting games like Sleeping Queens, puzzle games like Witchy Kitty. Alright, we have our all ages games now. So Carcassonne is the kind of game that's great for if you're new to games or you want to introduce other people to games, because the general idea is quick to learn. Concept and Exploding Kittens are our top circulating games from last year. Concept is a little bit like charades or Pictionary, but instead of acting or drawing, you're indicating different images of concept on the board. Images of concepts on the board. Like if I did yellow, and square and water. I might be trying to explain SpongeBob. All right, Micro Robots is going to be our first learn to play. Quirkle is very popular. It's fun for, 6-year-olds to their grandparents. I describe it as Scrabble, but with colors and shapes instead of letters. So it's quick to learn, but it's not easy to win. And then my absolute favorite games in the collection are the Unlock series. It's an escape room card game. So there's a free app you download that when you type in the correct code, that will tell you that you unlocked and escaped, but all the clues and puzzles are in the cards. And now our teen games. So you'll notice Munchkin is in a lot of these. And I'm going to point out, let's see, Unstable Unicorns and Bears vs. Babies. Those are a lot like Exploding Kittens, the fun, quick-to-learn party games. And Ravens of Sahasri, I did not do well at. It's kind of a two-player puzzle mind meld going on. Oh, and it won't let me go backwards. I was going to point out Nanook. It's a great game for a large group of people. So what happens if you lose a piece? Well, if you don't return the game at all, we will charge you the cost of the game and a processing fee for all the taping and cataloging I did for the game. But if it's just a piece, we do our best to keep the fine very low. We'll just charge you the cost of reprinting the rules or constructing a replacement piece, or if the publisher will send us a piece to replace it, we'll charge you if the publisher charges us shipping. But I'm happy to say that it's been very rare that a game has come back without all of its pieces. I kind of assumed that it's inevitable that, children like playing games and children lose things occasionally, and that's just part of life. But everyone's been very careful of the games, and I appreciate it so much, because then more people get to enjoy the games. And now I'm going to list off everyone who's donated games to our collection. Steve Jackson gave the Munchkin games and a lot of other logic games that we use in Coder Dojo a lot. Game Right and University Games, that's where the toddler games and the younger children's games came from. Board Game Barrister and Playing CBT, I did unboxing videos for their game donations, so you can look at that. Mindware gave us Quirkle and Quirkle Rummy. The U.S. Chess Fund gave us the nice tournament-style chess sets that are in the reference collection. Brotherwise Games gave us Call to Adventure? Adventure's Call? Well, one of the role-playing reference games. Real Grand gave us Dominion and a few others. All Things Equal gave us that sentence-building game, Miss Weird's Wild. I've had the hardest time. There's another video where I'm struggling to remember the name of this game. But it's based on the series My Weird School, and it's a sentence-building card game. See, Zeman Games, they were the first to give us a lot of games, and Concept came from them. And Wizards of the Coast, they gave us magic cards. And of course, patrons like you. I had a wonderful experience I donated Unlock the Formula, and then another patron in our community donated Unlock Novelist Trap, so I got to play that. It was just so wonderful. Okay, I'm really looking forward to reading and responding to your comments and answering any questions you might have about our game collection, our game programs this summer, any requests you might have for types of games we try to get in the future or types of game programs we try to do in the fall. At the moment, I'm thinking we'll plan on kind of socially distant but in-person programs with backup virtual plans, maybe a mix of them, so that we can include people who want to continue being safe and isolated in the fall, even as things begin to open up more. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.